Sunday. Grand afternoon and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons. I'm coming to you on Sunday afternoon, but the energy that I'm getting us prepared for is the 1111 gateway that's going to be taking place and starting. It's already starting. The energy is already starting. And it's going to open itself obviously tomorrow. Today, I mentioned yesterday, we only have 3 transits. The energy is the moon that is in Pisces, which is really asking us to be able to get in contact and in alignment with those energy feelings that we have within ourselves about empathy. And you have the opportunity to examine where you're at with empathy, whether it's personal for physical circumstances, your empathy with self about I should be further along in my journey, or anything else that's going on in the collective. But tomorrow we have 10 transits. Today's a 3 universal energy day. That means tomorrow on the 1111 gateway, it is a 4 universal numerological energy gateway. And that energy is all about grounding. But the 4 energy, especially when it's highly with tomorrow's energy, is all about divine assistance, and also speaks to the allowance of more frequency to come in to allow your physical body to absorb what it needs to be able to absorb, and to be prepared to have some more meaningful conversations with whoever it is that happens to be within your spiritual team. Very rarely, but I did today. I says, well, let me have a couple of cards today. So I pulled some tarot cards. And these are the cards that came out for tomorrow. So we have the Ace of Pentacles for everyone, which is bright, brand new beginnings and opportunities of physical, tangible, touchable things. And of course, it's going to include your body, and it will include resources. Now, we do have the energy of the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, and also the Sun stationed in the reverse position. But what they wanted me to explain was that by the time you get through the gateway here, these two are getting ready to change, because this is what you're doing. You're allowing yourself, if you will allow yourself, to absorb the energy so that you have what you need to move forward and then take this thing by the reins and rock it out. So I thought that was pretty cool. I am going to bring up the map so that I can show you all the things. 10 transits again coming in tomorrow, but I want to say this about that. Today's energy being a 3 energy, and with all the things, okay, that have been going on, please get in touch with your internal energy, because the energy of tomorrow is going to want you to release anything that is fearful. It's going to want you to release in general anything that has envy assigned to it, anything that has, what I would call any of the lower vibrational energies, which serve a purpose, because you can't go high unless you sort of understand where things are at in the low. But that gives you the transformative opportunity to shift those things so that you can see yourself in that 4 value: home, hearth, family, your own internal physical body, and the growth opportunities that are there, and then really getting on the same page about what the next steps are for you when it comes to your own personal finances. Business opportunities, because of the alignments tomorrow, business opportunities open up, opportunities for different types of relationships to make shifts to allow some things to take place. There's also this intense energy when it comes to shifting what you feel is valuable within protection of your home, hearth, and even your physical body, and those energy pieces that come in. So today's a great day to continue to remind yourself and get that list. Where am I bothered? What would I like to feel? And then sit in those energies for a minute. It's okay to do it. It's just you and you. And then own up to what it is that you know you may need to be able to do to transit to the other side. And that's what you may want to focus on tomorrow in your prayers, your ceremonies, whatever it is that you happen to do, also in your meditations. And one more shameless plug: if you're interested in jumping in on my 1111 angelic manifestation, please go to the linky link up here, and it will take you to the site of my web, and it will give you the $17 ticket price for all the things that I'm going to do. Let's bring up the map so that I can show you all the other things that are going on that contribute to why this is such a big portal. And here we go. 10 transits and 2 main configurations that show up tomorrow involving some of the big hitters. So we're going to first start off with the T-square. That is the Mercury and Sagittarius matching up in a square formation here with Saturn and Pisces. Then that Saturn and Pisces comes down here and has a square with the Jupiter that's in Gemini, and then that energy comes back up between the Gemini and the Sagittarius energy in an opposition. Those are the three big conversations that are coming in. Let's break them down. We want everybody to be happy. We want everything to expand. We want everybody to be in that fire energy of moving forward. So we have to be truthful in communication. We have to be truthful in communication about where we feel there could potentially be some issues in our limitations, potentially when it comes to pocketbook or decision or business or any of those different types of things. And then this is where we come in here, where we say this is what we may need to do to allow the expansion to take place. What are you blocking yourself from? Because 99% of the time, that's what it is. It's not that you can't get it, but you're stopping yourself from receiving that free-flowing energy that comes in. The second major transit that comes in tomorrow, or the formation, is this finger of God, also called the Yod. It is the Chiron in Aries having a positive sextile with the Jupiter and Gemini, and then they both have this line in that comes down from the Sun in Scorpio, self-regeneration and self-control. So the universe is giving us opportunities, especially in the morning hours, to sort of remain in that energy of feeling those things out so that you can make some different decisions. Tomorrow we have another big transit, and what happens is Mama Venus comes out of the fiery energy of Sagittarius and goes into Capricornius, and therefore that energy is going to have everything to do with more of the environmental shifts we want to take for protection of our businesses, of our relationships, or anything that needs to stay. I'll just put it that way, okay? And then reminder that the energy of what's going to be taking place here with Saturn on Friday goes direct on the full moon, okay? So we're still going to be in that energy of this 1111 gateway. When we're talking about these different energies, the other thing I want to be able to bring out is that, and the Venus moving into Capricorn is about 10:30 in the morning, at 8:17 to, let's do the math, 5:17 to 11, we're going to have a trine AM of where the Sun in Scorpio is meeting precisely up with that energy of the moon in Pisces. So again, it's going to start off with this sort of a mixed bag of tricks and energy tomorrow. Not too bad though, if you know sort of what's going on. So if you have the day off tomorrow, if you're celebrating Veterans Day or Remembrance Day, whether you're here in the US or Canada specifically, and you have the day off, you've got maybe some good opportunities, unless you're going to different ceremonies and things of that nature in order to understand that. But from the energies of 5:17 a.m. till we get to about 10:26, when the moon is going to shift out of Pisces and the moon is going to shift into Aries, you have 5 hours and 4 minutes, okay? 5 energy, change, 4 energy. Again, that whole energy of stability and things of that nature. So in other words, get your collective poop in a group and own the energy of what it is that you know you need to be able to shift. We are also going to have tomorrow, the last little energy is just a conjunction that's going to come in about 6 o'clock p.m., which will make it about 9 o'clock between both coasts, where you've got that last push, and that's the moon in Pisces and the Neptune in Pisces. So that is going to that'll be able to allow most of us to sort of say, I really want this shift to take place. It maybe didn't happen the way that I wanted it to in the past, but I really got to get over it. That didn't happen the way I wanted it, but the universe is opening it up so that you can receive it potentially in a different way. So it's not that we're, like I said, we put those rose-colored glasses on our forehead so that we can understand really sort of what's going on with us, but you do have the opportunity to go in and really get creative with what it is that you want to be able to experience. Again, whether it's on your spiritual journey, whether it's for your own personal energy field itself, whether you're trying to do something within collaboration with your workplaces or side hustles or opportunities for different material values to come in, or even ways to identify what the best next step is going to be for you in lots of different categorizations of relationships. When Mama Venus moves into Capricorn tomorrow, I want to just point this out, not that it's a weird thing, but by this time tomorrow, Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, Scorpio's in its natal for that energy of super secret things that need to come out so that we can allow them to shift and change. Taurus is in its natural second house of where things are at as far as resources and physical, tangible, touchable things, and Libra's in her natural 7th house there in the station, which means that there's going to be some shifts and some alignments. Now, we do have a lot of positive things also that are coming in, allowing you to push forward. Mars being in positive trine, like I said, Neptune being in positive trine. There are a lot of positive things that are going to come out of tomorrow. But at the end of the day, the bottom line net is I am allowing myself to be honest with myself and my team so that I can meet my personal highest potential with their assistance for physical, tangible, touchable stability. And that's pretty much what tomorrow is going to be about. As always, may you receive everything you need, want, and desire, and continue to find the beauty in all things. Many blessings, guys. Bye.